welcome in. How are we all doing today? Hi. Hi, Red. Hello, Emmy. I'm gonna, I don't know, talk about weird shit. That's what we do here. We are chaotic, and please send help. I need therapy. But hi, how are you guys doing today? I hope you all are having a good day. I am having a fantastic day. I just woke up like 4 hours ago, so I'm alive. It wasn't me, I swear. It was, well, who was it? Who did it, huh? Who did? Was it you? What'd you do? Looking at you. What'd you do, Rat? What'd you do? Look me in my eyes. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear a lot of banging upstairs. I swear, my brother is not having sex. He is just banging his hand on his desk like a fucking weirdo. Who rages at video games? Not me. Who could have thought? Yes. But... Jesus Christ, Rat, why'd you poison my drink? God, I'm going all over the place here. Speaking of drinks, hold on. I'm God, I will thee reign, shut the fuck up. We have a soda, and we have not done a soda pop in a while, because we're now back to the Dr. Peppers. So... Oh. What a good soda popper. I also have water with me. Don't worry, I'm not going to completely murder my throat today, like I did last time. Oh God. But we're playing some more Citizen Sleeper today. I wish the banging would stop. All I hear is banging. I'm concerned. It's not my ruler fucking banging on the desk. What the hell? Bunny, can I climb the stairs like a dog or small child would? Sure. I do that all the time. You think I don't four-leg it up the stairs? How dare you? I'm a rabbit after all. I need efficiency. Oh, bye. But let's get into the game because, for those who don't know, with Citizen Sleeper, my stuff is actually off to the left side, instead of the right. So it might look a little bit weird and odd in appearance, but that's okay. Stream is being very weird for me and giving me the spinning wheel of death every few seconds. Well, that's rude. How dare it? That is a UN issue. Get your internet fixed. Or, I don't know, consume the tablet. But the internet cables are very chewy, so thank you for the meal. Anyways, let's get right into the game. And just remember, I'm always watching you. Even when you don't know, I peek through the walls. But yes, like I said, everything's gonna be off to the left, so to the right. I might disappear if I lean in too much. Don't worry, the Void's name is Carl. We like Carl, that's okay. And when I talk to chat, it looks like I'm talking to the walls, but that's okay, because you guys are in the walls. You are my wall. And you'll never escape. Never! A whack computer offer. What the fuck? How dare. I'm watching at the barn, I'm watching on my phone. Well, that's why. You're watching in a barn. You're not gonna get fucking Wi-Fi there. Or, like, good Wi-Fi. I eat drywall. Does it taste good? Is it a good mouthfeel? I hope it is. Drywall. Extra dry and extra chewy. Delicious. Where did we leave off last time, though, when we were playing Citizen Sleeper? Let's see. Continue. We are the operator. Mechanics. I've been playing. So I do play this game off stream. I haven't since I started streaming this. Because I want to be surprised by stuff. But when I first played, I played as mechanics. And now we're playing as the operator. Which we could do weird shit with drones and stuff. Which is pretty cool. I think last time we played this, Ethan, the guy hunting us down, decided to give up. Like, he kind of gave up on us, and left without his gun. So now he'll be back in, like, 2 cycles. He may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. Yeah, what the fuck? Why are you barking me? I'm gonna eat the hammer. Don't tempt me into a fucking evil laugh contest, Bunny, because I will try to win. Well, I will outdo you. I can't do the anime girl one anymore. It hurts my throat. But I can do the gremlin. But how dare you, rat? Bonking me? Dareth you? What else were we trying to do? Oh yeah! We're trying to build a house! We might have left the corporation for a better life of our own individuality, but I want to build a little house. And we need 2 more scrap. But guess what's here? The scrap ship. Which is great, because that means... plus... Okay, I don't want cryo, though. I just want to build the house. Which we can't do. We need to live first. Hold on. Eat the good nom-noms. We need food. Food is kind of important. Oh shit, we need drugs. That's what we need. Shit, because our sanity is gonna start dropping. Or our sanity. So this orange bar up top right there, that is our energy. Or, not our energy. Is that what it's called? It's our condition. The orange is the condition. If it reaches to 0, we die. And the lower it gets, the less energy, like, rolls we get to spend. Haven offices. I don't really need that. We don't really need to start working on that yet. What is this? Lena and Mina. Babysit Mina. A ticket out, a ticket out. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the side rail crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him the chance. I want him to have the chance to escape. Oh my god. I need to spend points on something. Can I burn houses? No. How dare you. I want to keep Mina safe. We're doing this. Mina's crying when Lem leaves and refuses to talk to you. No, I didn't read it because I put the thing in. Alright, Mina leads you on a winding tour of the block, chatting to the neighbors and collecting snacks. For a while, you forget about everything else. Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute, so sweet. Oh, we need to do stuff on the Greenway. Last time we unlocked the Greenway. And this will let us do a bunch of shit. I think it's the Haifa commune that we need. We needed to clear something. The garden. Cut away the cutting might stop the rot, and this place can be turned back into a garden. Oh yes, this is what I want to do. Sunlit refuge is probably a really good thing to get. Okay, let's see. What are our objectives as well? You guys can't really see the objectives because they do appear on the left. You've heard my evil laugh. How dare you try to beat me? It's not try, it's succeeding, honey. Gather 3 shipmine fragments. Gain access to the ORT fabricator. I already have that. I need to build 2 ship mines for 2 different things. We need to disable my tractor, which we need to help Fang. Which I would rather not, because Fang is weird. We gotta fix Ankita's stuff. We need to bring mushrooms somewhere. We gotta extract DNA. We need Yakatan data for Sabine, which I think we should probably prioritize that as well. Because I think if we give her that, we get the option to join Yakatan. And that wouldn't be too bad of a thing to get. I do have groove spores. Which I think the bar need... No, not yet. Okay. Well, let's end the cycle. We have nothing to do. We did everything we could. I currently have you in my titty coat pocket. That's weird. That is very strange. But I'm glad to be your podcast that you listen to. I don't know how I feel about being close to your titty, but that's okay. My child gets pets. Pet the child. Mina, come here. We must give you head pets. Pet, 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 pet. Holy shit, this is a good roll. So let's do dangerous tasks then. Since we ended up getting, like, good shit. So let's rewire drones. Or we can't? Why? We need interface +1. But we have interface +1. I'm confused. Why can't I do this? There aren't any more drones to rewire. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's leave that alone then. I guess we could... Well, no. Is there dangerous stuff over here? I know that's dangerous, and we need to do that eventually. I want to see if there's any more, like, danger. I can't even do that. Express delivery. Do we have this whole area unlocked? I think so. We need 4 of the Octons. Cassador's table. Oh yeah, he'll give us stuff if we give him a bunch of data. I don't know if that leads to anything. So Cassador is new. I don't know anything. Also, thank you for the lurk, Pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have fun lurking, and I hope you're cozy. I like being cozy warm. Get some drinks, get some snackies. This is the podcast episode. Minus condition. What happens if I do this? Because this is a danger. Since we have all, like, positive stuff, I want to do this because it's going to give us double. And I want to get this thing out of the way. Alright, leave. What does this bring? Hub access elevator. What the fuck? We could buy ship mines here? We could sell them? Export Matsuke. Paz knows a spacer who will take Matsuke out to the starboard belt, but only in bulk. 80 cryo for 3 80 for 3? Dude, that's happened to what? We could buy a ship mine core, which I will not do. That is way too expensive. Ascend? Midnight flight hub? Huh? Steal a shipment? Oh, we can be outlaws. With so many shipments, what's one diverted package? You'd have no idea what you're stealing, but that's part of the fun, right? Stealing ship mines from midline is going to be picked up fast, even if you're careful. Their systems can't be fooled for long. Freight operator. Midline runs automated freight down from the free spoke. They need skilled operators, and you don't have to lift a single crate. Ooh, it's 16 cryo. That's not too bad, but I do have other things. Okay, extend the hub. What? Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Spacers socializing. The hub is thronging with spacers from from across the surrogate systems. They can be a prickly bunch, but they know the place well. Access manifest. The stacked bays house a flow of incoming and outgoing ships. The digital manifest will help you get your head around this place. Weightless wanderer. Up here there's no gravity, so just moving around takes a while to get used to, let alone navigating the bays. Well, let's just go back down. Okay, these are risky, so I'd rather not spend the point here. Oh god. I hate heights. Even in games. In games, it freaks me out the most. I guess let's do a freight operator thing, because we're gonna get money for it. 5 cryo. Not terrible. Not good, but not terrible. Oh, fuck. Next cycle, we deal with goddamn Ethan. I love you, Ethan. But I don't want to deal with you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, end cycle. We don't have any time-sensitive things right now besides Ethan stuff, which is good. Vox is my child. Aw, damn. We love Vox. Hey, you were close to my titty because I was scraping the stalls for the cows. That's weird. He sits on my phone and anything else I need. Aw, that's sweet. Do you have, like, a Vox Plus? Oh, god damn it. Why are you at my house? I forgot the voice I do for you. Hey, you miss me? Ethan smiles a ragged smile at you. No, I really don't. You look at him. He is paler than usual, hunched. He is sporting a black eye and more than a few cycles of beard growth. That's no way to greet an old friend. Friend? Well, he pauses. Colleague? Colleague? I don't know about that. He smiles weakly. This is big, really big stuff about you. He seems more jittery than usual, on edge. You remember how Isanarp canceled the contract on you? The contract I was going to collect? Seriously, Ethan, you're bringing this shit back up? Well, I'm guessing you were pretty happy about that shit. Overjoyed? Well, me, I lost everything. But let's not worry about that. He smiles sarcastically. And so, what did you think? That was it? Well, I'm just glad to be done with you. Oh, the feeling was mutual, except... Ethan leaves a dramatic pause. What if old Isanarp gave the bounty to someone else? Someone who was even more of a shithead than yours truly. He smiles darkly. What a disaster that would be. You gotta be bluffing, Ethan. Sure, you could think that. But then you'll wake up, or not, with a bullet in your head one of these cycles. And if you could think, which you won't be able to because of the bullet, you'd be thinking, oh, I wish I listened to Ethan. He grins. Ethan fishes around in his pockets for a slip of paper. I've been speaking to some friends, you see, some colleagues, about what went down, and it turns out Isanarp canceled all their bounty contracts, the whole lot. It seems they brought someone in-house, some guy who did so well in their last contract that they got offered a job. He then leans in. Apparently, he made a hit on the ship called the Winter Wonderland. Or something. It was smuggling sleepers out from under Isanarp's big corporate nose. He killed the crew and blew the ship. Ethan whistles. Oh, the winter! Okay, last time, we actually fixed the winter ship. And we got to look at it. We knew that someone blew it up. And we knew there were sleepers on board, because that's where we found some good old drugs. However, we didn't know who destroyed the ship, or if they made it out alive. Now we know that, okay, Isanarp had hired a guy to blow up the ship. He did so good on that job that they made him hunt us down. That's actually really fucking awesome. Holy shit. The stories are tying together. Thank you, Ethan, for your knowledge. But please, fix your goddamn shirt. They called him Hemwick, or Maywick, or something. He gets up looking for the paper. I forget. Wait, do you mean the winter light? That's it. He looks at you hard. So, you do know about all this. He pats you on the shoulder. Then you'll be very happy to hear what I'm about to offer you. Ethan runs his hands through his greasy hair. Given this new information I've brought to light, it seems like you're in need of protection. I'm not paying you anything anymore. Easy, I'll get to that. He looks down the corridor. I, meanwhile, am in need of assistance in kind. It turns out I might have upset some people at the compressor the last time we were there. The owners, per se. And they say they'll space me unless I work off the debt. Seems they are that kind of businessmen. He grimaces. I would pay them, but... He shrugs and turns his jacket pockets inside out in a mime of poverty. He looks pitiful, even more so for his clownish acting. Then work it off. You should be glad, the anger rising in him now, that I came here and told you this. You think anyone is looking out for you? You are a contract, a name on a list. He kicks the wall. Ethan rubs his temples. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a shit and trying to kill you and whacking that thick skull of yours. But you think I want to go up against this guy? But us, however, he jabs a finger between the two of you. We don't have a choice. So you keep me from getting killed and I'll do the same for you. We can help each other. A straight 50-50 deal. He looks at you. I'm not asking for a favor. Fine. I don't have a choice, do I? Ethan smiles. He looks like shit warmed up. He pauses. Just think about Maywick. Think about that cold eye Isanarp shit on his way here on the core systems. He smiles. That should give you the motivation you need. Ethan swaggers off down the corridor, throwing his jacket over his shoulders. Can't wait to be working with you. He shouts. Oh, it was a shout. Can't wait to be working with you, sleeper. Hey, buddy! Okay, that explains it. I read. We read. We like reading. I love reading. Games like this, I genuinely love. Alright, where's the compressor? Compressor. I guess we'll help you. Do we get money for this? Work the front or work the back? So we make less if we're working the back. Well, I do have something that'll let me have a positive outcome. Oh my god, why is your debt so much? Ugh. Hold on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12! You have 12 cycles! I don't think I have that much time, do I? Oh, I have plenty of time. Never mind, I have plenty. By then, I'll be able to have a house. Which, speaking of my house, I want my house. What I'm gonna do here is... Oh, that's not scrap. But that's still ship fragment. I do need ship fragments. Because we need to make a ship mind. Damn. Not really what I want, though. Come on, scrap. Yeah! More towards the house. Now we just need one more scrap. And then we'll have our own house. A place we can actually call our own. Rat's reading while I'm helping milk cows. Yes, indeed. Noodle manufacturer. What's the one that gives us, cryo? You give it. Ooh, you only give us 13, though. I want the big monies. As far as I'm aware, working a bar shift... Wait. Yeah, working a bar shift does give me a lot of money. We also need to do the distillery stuff, which we will get to. I have a lot. How much is it to get food? Oh wait, I don't even need to get food. We can actually save up on getting food this time. Well, let's build our house. Or give me another ship mine. That works too, I guess. I really wanted to build a house, but okay. I want to do Lemon Mina's unit stuff more. But I also want to get... I want to do the freight operator. Because this is a safe thing as well. And we get money. Let's do this. Midnight's freight systems are a nightmare of strats, raw code, and manifest. You just about managed to meet your quota. What, is this like Lethal Company? Like when I do that? I'm confused. Dice actions display potential positive outcomes. Reroll all your dice once per site. Instant that would actually be really good. All cryo actions are discounted by 20. So, let's actually think about what skills we're gonna try getting towards as well. I would like self-repair for the dice. Yeah. Dice action allows energy recovery at home. That will be nice to get. I think that's the next thing we need to get. But then after that, we need to go... I think we should try doing all cryo actions are discounted by 20. No. Reroll. Reroll might be the best option here. Because being able to reroll your energy dice and hopefully getting more positive outcomes would be fucking amazing. It would be dope. So let's try to do that. Oh, I can't buy rations anymore, can't I? No. So, we'll lose the 2 energy bars. That's fine. We'll get our house hopefully tomorrow or next cycle. God, we have so many things we have to do. We have only completed, to tell you how much this game has to offer, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 15 active things we can do. And we've only completed 4 other things. And I played this for 4 hours last time. There is a lot to do in this game, and I love it so much. Alright, let's end our cycle. We do need to start getting money, because we are going to run out of condition. I read best, yes. We like reading. Reading is good. That's why I moved my stuff off to the left, so you guys can also read what I'm reading. Because I think that's really nice, like, to have. Alright, Ethan! I got more shit for you. I guess. I'm just gonna do it anytime I get a perfect thing. I think... Yeah, we're gonna go get the Octagon upload real quick. Hunter's Nest. Oh, we do need to find these as well. Solheim. I don't need Solheim. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't need a key node. Yet again. Cool, I just need a 1. Perfect. Extract data. I think we get double data now, right? No, we don't. I think that was the other thing I wanted too. Shit. Maybe it's double data we need. How do I forgot. How did I pull up the sidebar? Why can't I pull it up? Okay. Oh, no, we need 3 of these. We don't need just 1. Alright, well, that brings us closer at least. Operator, here we go. Yeah, okay, never mind. So, after dice action, I think, no, we need to go immediately for Icebreaker, because double data rewards is a good thing to get. And I think we just need that. We'll do photosynthetic skin after. Hi, Naruto, welcome in. Rob a bank, that's what we need to do, just rob a bank. But how are you doing, Naruto? Welcome in. Let's do this. Get some stuff done on the horizon. Because that'll also give us money. That gave us, like, a decent amount of money. Oh, we need to eat. Because we will starve. And it'll bring our condition down more. And I guess we'll just keep working. Because in all honesty, we really need the money. Or is there another Yatagan thing? Yeah, there's another Yatagan agent. A 3 works. Extract data. Perfect. Oh, it tells us when the hunter's gonna get us too. Okay, perfect. Yeah, whenever we get codes, we have this thing called the hunter slowly hunting us down. It's horrifying, and I don't like it. Let's give you that. Perfect. And I guess we just sleep. We have nothing else we can really do now. Because this hasn't came in with a shipment. Which is how we're probably gonna get... What's over here? Wait, what is this? Oh, Fang. Fang needs data. We're not gonna do Fang stuff for a minute. Because that's gonna trigger a lot. I'm alright? That's good. That's good to hear that you're alright. I'm doing good as well. Funny scene from DC Titans, Jason Todd, the Robin after Dick Grayson. Titans are back, bitches! Woo! I can't do a good Joker. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Batman. I wish I could do Mark Hamill Joker, though. Mark Hamill... I believe that's his name, right? Mark Hamill was, like, the good first Joker? Or something? Okay, shit. Why do you have to give me good rolls? Because now I have... Oh, fuck. Do we get paid? We don't get paid. I was like, do I get paid to be a babysitter? No. Let's do stuff at the Greenway, maybe? Or, you know what? Let's steal. Let's steal some shit. Ooh. Oh, that got us mushrooms! Oh, we can build the house! We can build the house! Oh my god! We're getting a house! Look, we have our own house! Wait, what? Seal unit with all... No, we have to fix up the house. Okay. So how long will it take to fix up the house? It'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. So we need 8 of those. Alright. Alrighty there, that's fine. Let me just do this so I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about food for a minute. I guess let's do the bar still. Sorry, I had a tickle in my throat there. Okay, we need 1 Groil cap then. Which is fine. End the cycle. Let's end that cycle. And let's see. We are not doing good for... Okay, we just need one more Yaktan to trigger the event. Good thing we have a 3. Perfect. We are close to getting the hunter on us for doing that, so we will have to start going after hunter stuff. Also, Jason Todd became Red Hood in the DC universe. I don't know who that is. I know nothing about DC or Marvel. Oh, we triggered an event. As you turn away from the terminal, the final catch of Yatakane data uploaded. The air crackles with white noise. Oh, what voice did I give Sabine? Sleeper? Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Sabine? A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station. This has to be short. I don't know if Yatakane are monitoring me. Their voice is hushed, distant. You try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from Yatakane agents, there's something in it I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signals. The data is all gleaned from their implants, records of interrogation with their nervous systems, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants, and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine reemerges. I'm struggling. Hold on. I need water. Water. Has to be somehow baked into their wetware's interface, and that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Wait, why? Every Yatsukan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, reinitial enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. The background tone switches, dropping to a grainy rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatakane could have immunity on their hands. You lean towards the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to pull this all together, but this might be the information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my debt. Yannick? He is one of the heads of Yatakane. They pause. It is better you don't know him. Keep it that way. Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered, panicked. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. And then the sharp crack of a disconnect and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatakane have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder, his mirrored teardrop implants set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering? And more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatakane's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake that unpleasant sensation of being observed. Goddamn! A lot of shit's happening. So we have to come back in 4 cycles to deal with that. We really do not have 4 cycles. So, our best bet is to probably do Ethan's debt stuff to gain the skill to roll dice. Yeah, that might be what we have to do here. Stop stealing my glasses, chat. What the fuck? Oh, hi, Teddy. Welcome in. Stop stealing my glasses. I swear. For scrap, I think we could sell this, right? Can I still sell scrap? I can. Perfect. Let me sell that. It doesn't give me much money, but it's money regardless. Let's end this cycle then. Okay. Yeah, that didn't give us an upgrade point doing that. Alright, I guess I'll help you here. Minus condition. Fuck you, Ethan. I'm not doing your debt no more. God damn it. Let's try to get the distillery going, maybe? Yeah. Or, how far along is this over here? Not really too far. Let's put a point into that. Ooh. Negative outcome, grounded energy. Damn it. That's not what we want. Sabine's surgery. Make sure doctor surgery. Yeah. Okay, we'll just spend our last point at Lem. Because look at them. They're so adorable. Mina is crying when Lem leaves and refuses to talk to you. The hours crawl by and you're desperate to get out when Lem finally returns. Aww. Yeah, because it's risky to seal the unit for the house. Right. Let's get food. Get some nom-noms. Do-do-do. Go back, end the cycle. And the next day will begin. This feels like it's like the rush hour now. Now we're like, we have a mission. We need to start doing this, there, and that. Ooh, fuck. I get that my health is declining, but god damn. You do not need to make it decline that hard. Okay, we actually need to work. Shit, we are not gonna make enough money. It is 100 cryo. Damn. Okay, shit. Yeah, because that would give us cryo. This gives us cryo too. Only 15. I guess we'll just do, yeah, build the sill. Oh, that worked. Perfect. Alright, end this cycle. Another funny scene for DC Titans. Dick Grayson, the Robin before Jason Todd. Hold on, you have to be naked to Gar Logan? Huh? Oh, yeah, but it'll be worth it, I promise. My brain's dumbass dorky simp mode, and I'm not sure how it got to that mode. Because he's hot, that's why. That's how I got there. Shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, work the front. We have to hope that we can gain energy. Or, like, that this gives us a skill thing. Because if not, we are fucked. And we will probably die. We will probably die a horrible death. Okay, end cycle. We're just gonna rush his stuff down. Okay, perfect. We got a perfect one. That's great, because now we have Ethan's debt done. They're never going to release my debt. The shits. Ethan kicks at a locker, and the sound rattles loudly around the room. Ethan paces around the small room, swearing to himself. You watch him from the locker room bench. Calm down, they'll do it. Ethan laughs. There's no way. He spits on the floor, an old habit. They're like having sniveling little shits like us to work their club. Saves on the overheads, and they get to boss us around. He kicks the locker again and swears. Well, what do we do? Ethan looks at you. You're asking me? That's your problem, sleeper. No ideas of your own? You tie yourself to idiots like me, and then... You tie yourself to idiots like me, and then are surprised when you get dragged into a shitstorm. I can't do it. I can't spend another shift stopping spacers, bringing nail guns in the club, or pouring endless shots of Girl for ignorant Havenge work crews. He looks at the locker again, threatening it with a final kick. I mean it. I'm going to go up there and shoot every single one of those shits. He makes a finger gun. Hold on. Don't get all excited. I haven't got my gun, remember? He stops pacing. But you know, Sleeper, that's not a bad idea you have there. I didn't have an idea. He ignores you. I don't mean shooting up the place, I mean getting the gun. He sits beside you on the bench. Think about it. What am I supposed to do when Maywick gets here? Shout him down? I need that gun if you want me to keep up my end of the deal. It's simple. An explosive personality for a distraction at the front. He places a hand on his own chest. A sneaky sleeper to go in the back. He pats at your chest. But what about the dead? We've done our time, and the wounds, they faded. If they don't notice us take the gun, they'll never know it's gone. Plus, he stands up. After my distraction, they'll be happy to see the back of me. Or they'll want you dead even more. Either works. At least I'd never have to see the inside of this shithole again. He gives the locker one last kick. For good luck. Let me know when you want to do this. Then we both move as one and meet up in the Bright Market after. But don't take too long, or I really will shoot this place up. He grins. You know I'll do it. Okay. Grab the gun. What happens if we can't succeed? That didn't give us an upgrade point. Fuck. I was really hoping it would. Okay. Hopefully, we get complete active scenes. What active scene? Oh, it's been 4 cycles. Hello, Sabine. 4 cycles, Sabine said. And here you are, right on time with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. Me learn what bread Vox... What bread is Vox? How did you say my brain got to dumbass dorky simp mode? I don't know, you got the dumbass dorky simp mode. Yeah? Let's check the terminal. You check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing. Just the pale glow, the silence. Check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it to an empty corridor. You close it again. I guess we'll wait. You try to settle down, to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare You sit on the bunk and stare out at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? A knock at the door. Stay still. Another knock. Stay still. A flash, small and possibly bright, cuts through the handle of the door. It soundlessly swings open. A figure stands in the door, and immediately you know it's not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their dark glints in the half-light. A dark shape, like a stubby baton, hangs loosely from her hand. Our local sleeper! Good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Just waiting for a friend. Of course, a mutual friend of ours, the good doctor. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you, and I suppose you are here to help? Where are they? I was hoping you would be able to help with that. She spins the baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they're in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for. So I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are, the help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help? A sleeper, no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we get them set up here, Sabine was working for our owners. Or for your owners. She pauses. Isenarp. You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rafbia looks away, waiting for her response. Prove it. Happily. She crosses into the next room, and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark. Then the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of your files, you see Isenarp letterheads and code forms Reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo, like the sigil of some cult. Raffia steps away from the terminal. Look all you want. Some of your files may even be there. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an Eastern ARP employee, why did they help you? Raffia reaches over and places a vial stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the screen light, its vicious, clear liquid, crystalline within the glass. We will, of course, keep up the supply. We are more than able to dispense important medicines, even without the doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment, you have the urge to crush this object for the power it has over you. I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. Raffia closes up the briefcase lab and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you understand. Raffia turns on her way out. There's no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I'll keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Oh, but we got drugs. That's all we care. And we have an upgrade point. That's great. Photosynthetic skin, please. Ooh, perfecto. Anyways, drugs. Holy shit. I thought we were gonna die there. Bombay. Is that a bread? Is that a type of bread? I've never heard of that kind of bread before. Okay, but now we don't need to worry too much. We're good. We're golden. We got the drugs. That's all that mattered in that situation. Alright. Let's eat at Emphasis Stall real quick. How much cheaper, wait. How much cheaper did they make the drugs? Oh, it's 80. So it's like only $20 cheaper. That's not too bad. 80 is at least a lot more achievable than 100 in this game. Alright, let's go get a gun. The gun tucks safely into a pocket. You work your way down the stairs that lead up to the office. A doorman passes and you exchange nods. It seems like you're in the clear. You hurry on, eager to get out before anyone spots anything. As you come down the main stairway into the front of the club, you see Ethan entering. He has a dark look in his eyes, which trouble you. He's reaching into the pocket of his coat, slowly and carefully. You catch his eye, and he raises an eyebrow. You shake your head. A long pause, and he nods and turns around. Walking back out of the club, you exhale, not realizing you were holding your breath. And then you are out, without a single shout, without anyone noticing you. You meet Ethan around the corner, on a quite bright market walkway. You have it? He looks nervous. What were you doing back there? I was about to start a distraction, like we agreed? He sighs. Just show me. You lift it out of your pocket, and it is colder, heavier than you expected. Ethan watches you take it out. Nice! Now, if you would, he beckons with his hand. A memory jumps into your mind of Ethan and the compressor, hand out, asking for his gun back. Memory followed by the memory of a sharp, dizzying pain. You flinch. Wait. Ethan gestures again. Come on, hand it over. Point the gun at Ethan, hand it over, or no? No. Funny. Ethan narrows his eyes. Point the gun. Ethan laughs. So you can learn. He smiles. Well done, you. Unfortunately, it is a little too late. You notice the hand in his pocket. You had so many cycles to try to end this. And yet, here we are. What are you talking about? You still don't get it, do you, Sleeper? Ethan spits. When they canceled that contract, I lost everything. My reputation, my payout, any way of getting off this shitty station. Everything. All I had left was you. A naive little sleeper with a heart of gold. I couldn't believe it worked. And now we're done. But the contract is canceled. No shit. Ethan smiles. He stares fearlessly at you. I can't believe you thought I'd kill one of my own for you. For what? Helping me wash dishes? Maywick is like me. We understand each other. He's here, you know, on the station. I've been speaking with him. He tells me we can split the contract, not 50-50, but enough of a finder's fee that I can get out of this shithole. He's lying. At this point, Sleeper, I'm not sure you are the one who I trust to spot a lie. He winks. Doesn't matter either way, Ethan grins. I already called him. Ethan glances around. I've learned one thing from you, though, Sleeper. In all our cycles working in that shitty club. He then smiles. People never know when to cut and run. It's like they freeze in the headlights when the future is bearing down on them. They watch it coming, watch their death flying in at a friction drive speed. You had every chance, and yet you still kept on going, like some idiot robot, going through the motions even when you knew you'd be crushed. He then smirks. And let me tell you something else. The shot enters through his upper back, and he crumples immediately to the ground. You drop too without thinking, pressing yourself to the walkway floor like it might save you. Silence. You look up and see him coming down the walkway. Silent, eyes alight. Maywick. You freeze in fear. Here it comes. Move. You can't. Move. You inch forward. Move. You go for it. You rush forward, and a shot sounds out. You feel it ripple over your back. Then you're lifting the gun, and you scramble to your knees behind Ethan's body and fire. You close your eyes. You fire again and again and again until the clip is empty, and all that are left are clicks. You drop the gun and stand up. You don't hear anyone running. You don't hear anything. You just hear the sound of your own breath. You start walking, stepping over Ethan's static body, walking along the walkway, and then past Maywick, his eyes now dark, some mechanical fluid leaking from his chest, perhaps the same fluid that is inside you. You try not to think about it. You keep going, and the sound comes back. The eye comes back. And as it does, you hear the sound of 1,000 people getting on with their lives. Thousands of people who are just going to keep going until they can't anymore. You look up, and all you see are the wheeling stars. They're spinning, and you're suddenly dizzy. Fucking stop taking my glasses, I'm reading, goddammit! Also, hello, Ashy. How are you doing? They are spinning, and you are suddenly dizzy, though the eye has always spun like this, hasn't it? And you don't stop walking. You just keep going. That's all there is now. The path forward. Easton has left you no history, no past to speak of. Just a void that threatens to swallow you if you slow down. I'm gonna beat you! Beat you with a ruler! Smack, 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 smack! Wait, thinks of live action Beast Boy and how hot he is. Assets? Yes, assets. Indeed. You think of Ethan's smile, his voice, and you feel sick. Is it over? You aren't sure. You aren't sure it ever can be. But you're still here, and you can't stop now. There has to be a better end than this. 1 upgrade point. Okay, cool. We're one step closer to getting Icebreaker. Because that's going to be really good. Now what do we work on? That's the question here. I guess we have to meet up in our office tomorrow. So let's build our house, you know, let's start a new life and build our house. I think we well deserve it by now. Do. Oh, we lost energy. That's fine. Okay. And we'll go end the cycle in Sleepies. This game is it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? You wake from dreams of Maywick's amber eyes floating in a pool of dark fluid. It was difficult to get to sleep, and you suspect that isn't about to change anytime soon. Not after what happened. But you also feel something else as you get up, thumb the power stud of the stove, and begin to boil the water. Like every morning. You feel something has lifted, something has been hanging over you ever since you arrived on the station. You try not to think too hard about it. To question it, you try not to think too hard about it, or to question it. You just let that lightness stay, let it settle, as you go through your routines. Your hope is that if you don't focus on it, don't look at it directly, it won't get scared and leave you. That the lightness will stay for this cycle, and then another, and another. Because after all that's happened, a little lightness would be nice. It would be. It would be quite nice. I would like to see the light, you know? Anyways, let's build our house. We just need one more of these, I think. And then, boom. We have a house! We have a house! Look! Feed a stray? There's signs that a stray animal has been noticing around here. I want to feed the stray! I want a cat! The stray hops up onto a work surface and looks out of the unit's small window. It doesn't acknowledge your presence. It just sits there, beside the tray of crumbled crackers, staring out at the low end. What is this cat's story? Are there more on the station? You haven't seen another in the low end, but in this vast megastructure that means little. There could be a whole colony of cats like this one down in the Warrens. You look at its sleek dark fur and sharp eyes. It doesn't look ragged, it looks at home. In fact, its presence in the unit makes you wonder if this is the stray's apartment, which you are squatting in. Approach the stray. You lean a little forward and the stray tenses up, perhaps best to give it a moment to get used to you. The stray settles a little and starts eating, picking at the broken crackers. You don't remember ever having been this close to an animal. It triggers something in you, a recognition of a life, totally unlike your own, but still somehow connected, parallel, even interwoven. The stray licks crumbs from its fur. Do you like it here? The stray flicks their tail at the sound of your voice. It is hard to imagine the stray liking anything, or at least being vulnerable enough to admit to it, but the stray's pleasure at existing here, in this place, shines through its every sinew. It is not that the stray is always happy on the eye, but that the stray is engaged by this place. It is alive here. You turn your eyes to the window, the one that the stray looks out of, and you both watch the stars and the ships together. You feel something pass between you and the stray, a kind of acknowledgement of each other, a sense that each of you might share something with the other, a point of connection. Then all at once the stray yawns wide, hops down from the unit and brushes along your legs, and then it is gone, out of the unit door and back into the corridors of the low end. Aww. I think I can only feed it once a day. If I had the crackers and put them there, the stray will come. That doesn't mean that they like you, though. They are a cat, after all. So I can just keep feeding the stray. Oh, I can just keep doing it. It's a repeatable action. I think I get scenes every time I do that. Okay, but I literally cannot afford to because we need the food. You knew where my simping mind was going when I heard the words assets. That's fair. True, fair enough. Oh, we can do something with Rabia. As you approach the address Rabia gave you, a heavy hand falls on your shoulder. What's your business here? The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint of the strength her implants give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro, glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. Chia, please, the sleeper is here by my invitation. At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens, and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Chia's face. Of course, Rabia, I'm sorry. Rabia waves her away. Don't worry, I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcer. How about you head to the tambour? They have a delivery coming, and they need some help with the lifting. Chia nods and walks away. So, sleeper, you came. I'm glad. It didn't really feel like an offer. I'm sorry for that. She smiles, a tight smile. You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. I wish you no harm. I'm glad. Revive begins walking and gestures for you to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end. What do you know about Yatagan? That you're a gang? A gang, yes. That is what people call us. But what meaning does that word have in this place? People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. She gestures around at the people in the passageway. But when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman? Who makes the laws here? No one. That is true. The eye is lawless, so it is up to us to make it work for us. But I don't imagine you think that is a good thing. If you had spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erland's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later when the refugees started arriving. Rabaya meets your eye. The collapse didn't just happen here on the station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, and some fled. The Eye became a refuge, and Erland, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they hoped. Rabaya leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders. Oh, I need a drink. Good. Good, Dr. Bepper. Very nice. Alright. Erland's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different fractions and families. They were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yatagan is a child of that conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to provide security, strength. People call us a gang, but we're a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth, I have worked to earn it. Rabaya catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while. Among the swells and textures of the low end, you start to wonder if this place really could be a home for you too. So, where do I come into this? Rabaya smiles to herself, and thinks for a moment before she responds. I believe that you do understand the importance of a refuge, so I also believe that you wish to help keep this place safe. She exhales quietly. For this reason, I would like you to trust me. I do not know what Sabine told you about us, but I imagine it was not good. I will be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yatagan. An ex-corporate employee? It goes against our nature. But their deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied. That was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they have made to us. Yatagan has not lasted this long because of its charity. We offer and ask for support. Any betrayal will be treated as an attack. So, who is Yannick? Yannick is one of the heads of Yatagan. They guide us. He is the newest to be elected, and he is an elder. Savine found something. Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything. But where are they now, to stand behind their claims? I will find them, as will we. You realize that Rabaya has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up the staircase to a walkway where you met. You're free to go, Sleeper. I've said what I wish to say. She looks out through the windows of the walkway. I would protect this place with my life, and as it has protected me, I want to make that clear. She turns back. However, if you two wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You will be able to see Octagon, to see the low end, with your own eyes, not as others frame us. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I will not ask of you to betray them, but if they contact you, consider their motivations carefully. With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office, while you stare out at the countless units, each a home with a story that made up the low end. Stupid stream being a fucking asshole. Stream is being an asshole again. How dare it do that? How dare it do that for you, poor Emmy? Leave the farm. Go to a place with internet. Wait, do we have 2 homes? Can we still enter the... Oh, we have 2 houses. That's cool. I like that. So that means there's gonna be something with our house, right? Or do we get special events with our house? Besides the cat. Okay, what can we do here? I guess let's side rail fit up. Let's do this. We'll get some money. Only 5? What the fuck? And then we'll go watch Mina real quick. And Mina's crying. We're also gonna feed the stray cat. Stray fed. The stray crunches up the crackers as you watch. Sometimes they'll let you stroke them, sometimes not. Alright, and we'll end the cycle there. I think we should feed the cat every day. So, like, every day we're gonna feed the cat. I don't know if we get anything from doing that, but I like it. Now we have... Okay, we have a lot of stuff we can do still. Which is great. Okay, none of these guys are here yet. I think let's focus on the distillery. Let's focus on this distillery because we're gonna need this later. And she said she was gonna put in a kitchen for us too. So if she's gonna keep her promise on that, I am fine with doing this. Oh, what the fuck? Apparently that had a negative outcome. But if she keeps her promise on that, I am happy to help. Let's also get rid of the scrap. And then I guess we're just gonna go find data. Might as well. I could go crack down one of these hunter nests, I think. Yeah. Let's do a hunter nest, because we need these anyways. Punch twitch, indeed, punch twitch. Alright, leave. So we have the hunter's nest. This guy wants the hunter's nest stuff, so we'll give him this. Oh, we need to eat. That is a thing that our character does do. They do eat. Sorry, I had to take another drink. Talking is surprisingly does like a lot to your throat. Do we have any good rolls? Okay, we do. I think we're gonna redo that. Gets our energy back. So yeah, that'll get... Ooh, that gave us like another one right away. Let's do energy. Let's just get our energy up. Oh wait, it's just energy. Not condition like I thought it was. Shit. Oh, it's scrap components. I thought that would do our... No, okay, never mind. I fucked that one up. Shit. Okay, so I guess we will have to actually save up money to get more pills. That's fine. I can't really afford to work a shift. So let's do more Mina. Oh, we'll actually finish this too. Okay, let's do that then. Boom. She's asleep, whispers Lem, creeping back out of the unit's tiny bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. You are perched at a thin bar in the main room. The slate in front of you still glowing with Mina and your drawings from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only world Mina has known, with stick figures standing along its edge. The tall one is you. Drink? Asks Lem, producing a worn-looking bottle of Garol from under the bar, its contents glowing amber in the fluorescent light. Yeah, sure. Lem nods and glugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers, then sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers, and you clink the metal containers together. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time around. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel. He grins broadly, clearly he has been desperate to tell you all cycle. That's amazing. Lem holds up his drink. Couldn't have done it without you. Keeping an eye on little meanie back here. Lem shifts a little on his stool. He looks uncomfortable. But how's our girl doing, Sleeper? I haven't seen much of her these past cycles. She misses her father. Lem looks away. Yeah, he says to no one in particular. The silence stretches out as Lem takes a drink, his eyes fixed on the bedroom door. Are you gonna be okay? He nods. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine. He gazes into the middle distance. I pulled her off of a refugee shuttle out by a... Oh my god, reading! And another one. Me got first discover on Infinite Craft. That sounds amazing. Proceeds to pull on Batman punch towards TwitchCon. What? Oh, towards Twitch. I don't know why I read that as con. I think it's because you misspelled Twitch. I pulled her off of a refugee shuttle out by one of the Embers moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Solheim collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Eventually, some of the residents tried to make for the eye on these decrepit old shuttles. He sloshes the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway here. Everyone spaced. The only reason she made it was someone sealed her in a weapon locker. She was ice cold when I reach her. Purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. The medics treated her with me still clinging to her. He then takes a drink. I'm still not sure why. He reaches over and refills his cup. We weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand? We were private military, hired in by Conway to protect their claims in the collapse. But once I got Mina, that was it. I quit. Got us dumped here. But you saved her. I'm going to sound like an idiot now, but she saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit, its stained plastic plating and flickering lights. Me, I brought her to this. She was tiny, too small to know what she lost. But I can't stop thinking about it. He then rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our number doesn't come up in the draw, Sleeper? What then? The side rail will sail off without a thought, leaving us here. What kind of life is that for her? She'll manage. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. He looks up at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is a celebration, right? Both of us on the team now, both of us in with a chance. Together. That's right. We hold on together. Imagine all three of us riding the sidereal horizon out of here. To a new world. He looks into his glass for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. Lem stands and starts to clear the glasses into the auto wash. I need some sleep, friend. Me too. Alright then. He catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, Sleeper. I mean it. From both of us. He pats your shoulder, and you slip out into the dark of the walkway, with thoughts of little Mina in your mind. Fuck the DILF! Fuck the DILF. We love the DILF. Look at it. He is a struggling father, trying to support his poor daughter, and trying to get him out of the eye, or like get her out of the eye. I love this man. I don't know about you, but a good DILF has my heart. He's so precious though. He wants to do it. He doesn't do it because he wants to get off the eye. He does it because he wants to get Mina off the eye. And it's so cute. Ah, I love it. All right, let's end the cycle. Since I fucked that day up, we are gonna need to start grinding for money though. That is true. Which we can do that by working on the side reel. Not a bad idea. Yeah, and with the 100% positive outcome, that's gonna give us a decent amount of money too. Yeah. Let's also get that distillery running. This should get it up and running? No, we're like one away. That's fine. Let's do the hunter nest. Extract data. Boom. Ah, fuck. Hi, hunter. And I have 3 first discover. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. 4. Jesus. What is infinite craft, by the way? I've never heard of it. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye. As the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance, it is looking for you. Hide. You slip down into the ghostly structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eyes. Closer now, that roving orb, wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to enquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way. Its waving threads creating a cage. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied. As you push them aside, you are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes the scream from behind. But you are already gliding away back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. But will I awake the next time? Drink up, bitch. Fine, I will drink. I will drink the drink. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for keeping me moisted. I like being wet. Wait a minute. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to being wet. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna start hoarding scrap at this point. Oh, we have 3 upgrade points. Holy shit. Yeah, give double data. I could have done that the whole time and I didn't realize it. What was the next one? Reroll dice is what we want. Yes. We want to eventually get to the reroll dice. Which will be good, I think. I think that'll be great. Scrap freight's here. Shit. Oh, it's gonna be here tomorrow. Let's buy scrap. Let's see if we can get another ship mine. Nah, okay. Not gonna test my luck with that. I would rather not. Let's end this. I didn't feed the cat! I didn't feed the cat! Hold on, I'm gonna feed the cat. I'm sorry. I don't know what happens if we just keep feeding the cat, but I want to feed the cat. Alright, let's see here. We will work on the ship more. Overlook bar. Oh, this will be done though. I would like to get this done. Yeah, there we go. Tala stands back from the newly finished still and tub, hands on hip. Look at this, she grins. The Overlook Distillery in all of its glory. She squeezes you around the shoulders. Thank you. So, how's sourcing the ingredients? Tala smiles. I think I've got most of it covered between the food factories on the low end and the farm stacks on the greenway. However, she pauses. There is an issue. Just tell me. Well, Groyle the drink, as you probably guessed, is named after Groyle the mushroom. That's what gives it that golden color and earthy taste. The alcohol is infused with the mushrooms along with a mix of spices. That means you need Groyle caps to make Groyle. But no one wants to supply us. The distilleries on the Greenway are taking all the stock from the farms out there, so it's hard to get a single cap across Founder's Gap. However, I have an idea. She smiles. We can grow our own Groyle caps here. She gestures at the increasingly equipment-filled back room. I can bring you mushrooms. Tala gives you a pitying look. Where's your vision? Any outsider supplier means they take a cut. Okay, maybe not you, but someone somewhere takes a cut. Tala puts a hand on the still. We made a still. We set all this up? How hard can growing mushrooms be? They don't need light. They barely need soil. We can do this. Or, at least we could, if we had something to grow them from. I see where this is going. She rolls her eyes. Okay, yes, I do need a tiny little favor. She puts a hand on your shoulder. And you are the perfect person to get me those little spores. She nods rapidly. Think about it. You built the still. You're great with plants. You know the eye like the back of your hand. Need I go on? Half of that isn't even true. Don't be so modest. She pats your shoulder. Look, I can't leave the bar and the other people picking up shifts. She grimaces. I'm saying it has to be you. Fine. Wonderful. You'll love it over on the Greenway, I think. All that fresh air, open space. She sees your expression. Okay, I'm done. She turns back to look at the still, the fledgling distillery forming around it. It really is something, though, isn't it? And want to or not, you really have to agree. How many spores do you need? Because I have 2. Oh, you only need 3. I only need to get 1 more spore for you then. Perfect. And now that we have the double stuff, I think we should get more Yatagan. Or they want Havage, right? Did the guy want Havage? I don't know. What's the Havage one? I can use it too. Okay, perfect. Let's do that then. Oh yeah, Havage is what people want. Let's give this guy his hunter stuff. Shploop. Poor cat's starving. Oh, I didn't mean to. Look, the cat's fed now. What are we naming the cat, chat? Oh shit, I was supposed to go to the ship. Damn it. That's fine. We'll work on the ship tomorrow. I think I have to sell these, yeah. Oh, we need to start playing the exchange, because it's plus 19 cryo. If we do a good job. Yeah, this is a good way to get money. Okay. Fuck. Oh, wait, no, we have money to... We can eat. We have money to eat. We just bought stuff. Yeah. Alright, end cycle. We already fed the cat today. Bunny, where put Infinite Craft screenshot? You can just put it in media. Media or general chat, whichever you want. I'm just gonna keep feeding the cat. I don't know if it does anything, but I want to feed the cat. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that didn't give us anything. Can you give us a ship mine? Nope. Okay. Fine. I see how it is then. I see. We do need to work on the Ambergus. Yeah, I guess we'll work on this as well. I managed to fuck that up. Hull breach triggers a sharp decompression and you can't seal the breach. But not before you are slammed into a compartment wall. God, I'm really fucking this one up, huh? Let's hopefully not get her grounded. Okay, we do need to eat. Eat more food. Okay. Okay. Nom 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 nom. And cycle. And a drink. Oh, feed the cat. I don't really know if you get anything by feeding the cat. But the cat's fed. Let's see. It's still 60. Damn, though. Can we steal stuff? Let's steal stuff. Oh, this will trigger an event, too. Oh, that gave us a lot of ship mines. Oh, but now I can't work there anymore. Okay. That's fair. That's okay. I can make a ship mine now. Wait, does that cancel my contract with them over here? No, it doesn't. Good. Oh, I got an upgrade point. What? For what, though? What did I do? Okay. Shit. We need to make the monies now. So let's go make the monies.
Rater's humans asked opinion on if
Jesus
Peter
Christ.
Parker climb on ceiling when scared.
That's terrifying. Why would you want to see that? Peter Parker climbing up a wall? That's the horrifying thought. Like, climbing on the wall to the ceiling? Terrifying. Okay, what else? What's this thing? I never really did anything over here. Oh, this is where I can also put in stuff. Let's just get money. Because we're piss poor broke. And we need the drugs. Perfect! We now have enough for drugs. I love drug money. Oh shit, but we are gonna starve. Uh-oh. Well, at least I'll feed the cat. Alright, end cycle. We'll use the drugs the next day because I just don't have money. Perfect. Drugs. We'll do this to get 15 cryo. Perfect. We'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Another 15. Let's go. Eat some good chimkin. Nom 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 nom. And that. Some of these days are just gonna be like, we need to do, like, we just need to grind on something. there's not gonna be much action. Eat. We'll use a dice to get it to full. Perfect. We'll also feed the cat. Let's see. What should we be oh, we're gonna get spores, yes. In order to get spores, we actually have to go clear the forest. Unless I'm wrong. No, this is where we get it. Also get grill caps. Perfect. Perfecto. Now we actually had 2 things done. I do want to clear the overgrowth over here, though, as well. Cross. I have 10 discovered now. 7 are titanic with a really high number. 8? Jesus! That is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's do the fricasse first. So I have to come back here in 3 days for an event. And then we'll finish off the spores. Perfect. Is this also another 3 days? 2, 4, no, 6 days. 6 days and that'll be done. Perfecto. End cycle. We're getting so much done. Alright, I am done with one of my drinks. That means we gotta open up another one, right? I have another Dr. Pepper. So we'll give silence for the beautiful pop. Oh, what a good pop. Alright. Now what do we... I guess let's just focus on the hamburgers. I don't really know what else we could do here. Yeah. Do the hamburgers stuff. Hopefully we get positive oh, it seems like we're getting a lot of positive outcomes. So we have the hamburgers done then. Yep, that's done. Ankita is crouched in the computing core of the hamburgers, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruined the core's connectors when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The shit one they rip out won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Can we repair it? There's nothing to repair. We need an extra ship mine. Not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter. She sighs. Fragments maybe, sections of a mine, but a complete ship mine? No way. Ankita climbs out of the cooling well, where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done here now. She leads you back through the guts of Amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's ideostratic layout. All diagonal angles and bundled tubes. Walk in silence. Hums and groans grow and fall as you pass. You reach out and touch the ships gently. You started to grow an attachment to Amber. Ankita glances at you. Something up, sleeper? Thinking about Amber. Ankita softens. Funny to hear you use her name like that. She pauses. Not bad, just funny. We've been through a lot together, me and this ship. I'm glad to see why she's special. I'm glad you see why she's special. Ankita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually, you arrive in the galley, though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hole patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it. She starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mine. I can salvage one. I actually have one right here. Oh, fine. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we check the ORT exchange or speak to some scrap dealers. She rubs her forehead. It seems like I'm about to do something very stupid, but hey, I came here, didn't I? Why not make a run of it? She fixes you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you have all I got. No crew, no friends. You're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you put in on Amber, and I'm sure she would too if she could. But what I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack. Stop barking me! I'm bored, but I want to watch stream. Anyways, my brain is still stuck in dumbass dorky sim mode. That's fair. And if you're bored, it's okay. Go do something. You can lurk. You can leave stream if you want. I'm not holding you hostage. Do whatever you want to do. What brain Mino have? Yeah, you don't have a brain. None of us have a brain. We are small brain. A big stack of shits. You don't dare to count them. Give me that shit mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. But, look. Just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach a hand out to calm her. Time to find Ankita's ship mind. Somehow. Guess what? I have one! Bada bing, bada boom, here you go! I got an upgrade point, let's go! You drop the ship mine core onto the galley table with an emphatic bang. Ankita spins around from where she's been poring over some documents on her slate. Holy shit, Sleeper! Did you actually land a ship mine? She rushes over and hefts the huge cylinder, turning it back and forth. Well, shit! Might actually work. She smiles wider than you've ever seen. Where'd you get it? I built it. Built it? Well, you're full of surprises. Ankita bangs on the galley wall. Hear that, Amber? The Sleeper got you a new ship mind. The sound echoes down the ship's passages. You have to admit, being in a small space with Ankita when she's this excited is a little intimidating. Ankita puts the ship mind back on the table. I'll start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. I might need your help with some of it. She heads back towards the counter to grab her slate. This isn't the only good news today either. Looks like my good karma is finally coming in. She throws the slate on the screen. She throws the slate onto the table and spins it so you can see the screen. Take a look at this. You see a list of names and numbers. Nothing that exciting. Along with what looks like a transit timetable. I found them. Found who? My crew. She points at a name on the list, or more specifically, Ashton Cady. It was his past that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mind. I thought he might have been killed or robbed. His past stolen. But it turns out he crossed the Founder's Gap the very next cycle. How do you know? I know some of the crew over at the ferry. Old Mercs used to run in an outfit I worked with. I saw them in the Overlook and they mentioned they saw Ashton crossing. I checked the manifest and there he was. Looked suspicious. He hasn't said a word since the theft. And anyone wanting to hide out might head to the Greenway and go to the ground. She flexes. He won't get far though. There's no real docks out there, only a couple of jetties in the waste. So what now? Now I fit the ship mind? That's the first priority. But maybe you can help me out here. Where's this going? It's like this. I head over there, especially in Amber. He'll spot me a mile off and go underground. He'll find a way to slip the station, or he'll bury himself so deep in the waste no one will ever find him. But you, Ashton doesn't know you. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Not at the commune, not at the stacks. He'll have gone to the edges, the margins, the wild place. That's what Ashton likes. You see him, you locate him, ping me on this. She hands you a comm earpiece. Seeing as this Merc works, I'll be happy to give you Merc pay. She shifts in her seat. The thing is, I haven't got much left. So, how about I tell the boys who runs the ferry to give you a discount? I know it's not much, but once I grab this coward, I'll pay up. 200 cryo, nothing less. What do you say? She meets your eye. I'm not sure. She stands up quickly. I'm not asking for charity. This is a contract. Take it or leave it. She lifts the ship mind up onto her shoulder with worrying ease. I'm going to go get this fitted into Amber's core. You get any info? Any sense of where Ashen is hiding? Let me know. She goes to turn and then stops. And once again, Sleeper, thank you. I appreciate it. And Kita stops off into the guts of Amber with the ship mind, leaving you in the gallery. You glance around, a sudden nervous energy descending at what is to come. You never thought you'd get work as a mercenary, but then again, it seems the eye is full of surprises. Oh my! Head pats to counteract the bugs. Head pat, head pat, head pat, head pat. We like head pats. Head pats are great. And now we can reroll dice. It's even better. Woo! Next, we're gonna get the condition stuff, because I think that's a necessity. Oh my, we are getting very far and very well into the story. I'm a hostage. Yes, you are. You're never allowed to escape. Alright, I took a good little sippy whippy of my drinky winky. I have 105 cryo. Jesus. Oh, because we got her a ship mine. And she paid us more money. So, that's why. What can we do here? If I can get Mat Sneak, I don't really know how I can get that though. Hold on. Cross the Greenway. It's gotta be something to do with the Greenway over here. Farm stacks. Maybe it's working the stacks. Oh my god, you make so much money working the stacks. Yeah, a chance to get 16 cryo instead of like 15? That's pretty good. I do want to become a Haifa member. I think that'll lead to some more stuff later on. What's out here? Climbing bar. Supply grills. It's actually to bring supply. Oh, yeah! Okay. I think we should supply these as well. That'll actually be good. Welcome to episode Flux. Flux is the first of 3 episodic updates to Citizen Sleeper, telling the story of the refugee Fleetolia, which has arrived at the Eye. All 3 episodes, Flux, Refuge, and Purge, are now available. Completing the Survive will begin the episodes, but be aware that it is intended for late gameplay. So will that fuck up the game? We might wait on that then. Yeah, I think we'll end up waiting on that. Because we still have a lot of stuff we can do. And I would rather, like, not get myself killed. Not gonna lie. I like the fact that I'm not dead yet. Oh yeah, did we feed the cat? I don't remember. We're feeding him again. Alright, end cycle. Me and Vox play fetch. He good kitty. He a very good kitty. Very good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Yo, can I end the cycle already? Yeah, I could if I wanted to. That's kind of funny. Okay. Perfecto. Oh, I can't get food. Shit. Well, that is a good thing that I did get this one. Should be fine for one more, for this cycle at least. Okay. I guess we'll go look for the well, what can I do here? Okay, so that's finding that stuff. Can I do the hunter thing? I could. Well, you need a 2, but I have a 3, so a 3 works. Boom. Let's also do the, Havenging data. Because I think that would be really good to have. So extract this data. Because now I have 4. There's another Yatagan? Yeah. We'll do Yatagan too. Because he wants Havenge and Yatagan. So that's fine. We'll go do this to progress. To progress the side rail. It's already halfway done. which is really nice. And then we'll go give this guy his last hunter data. Alright. Neovend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over, would Neovend be able to get back up? Sleeper, entity, comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at an incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. Neovend flashes sequences of mangled data, compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Outlived? Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol is isolate intelligence. Solheim needed to protect property. That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. Station was run by Administrator Intelligence. Huge data banks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. The machine dims a little. Sentience, illegal, hunter and killer enforce law. Killer? The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer, part of Solheim protocol team, hunter and killer, hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the cloud, then hunter, then killer, then we hid. There are others. We're no longer. A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this, through this machine, must be exhausted for Neovend. Found this vessel. Could server hardline, air-walled, basic limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self, but survived. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You have provided path to freedom. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto the space, but it seems impossible. Neovend interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. It will erase itself? Killer will erase it, but yes, in theory, it will report itself for deletion. The machine dims and fades. Unsure, theory not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring shipmind designed to house intelligence. Can imprint self into shipmind and you can carry with. The machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to Cloud. Are you sure this is safe? Hunter cannot access airwalled shipmind. Safe. Also infinitely more memory than vending machine. Big upgrade. You try to think of places you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy. In shipmind, I can help us both, and Hunter make Rim safe. We both will be free. The machine dims. Fine soon. Neovend adds, hopefully, before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Well, yeah, because that's just what I am. I'm a machine that, like, could get murdered anytime. Okay. Let us end the cycle. We fed the cat already? We're gonna probably feed the cat again. Feed the baby! Speaking of a cat just appeared in my room. Hello, cat. I see you peering through. Oh, Emphasis stuff is done. Emphasis repairing the Gorilla caps. He has had to heavily adapt this recipe, he says, but the smell is already incredible. It emanates from a strange purplish-white bulb you have never seen before, and he is slicing it finely. He brushes and slices the mushrooms, and then places them in the wok with the sliced bulb of the oil. They caramelize there in that well-worn cubicle. He adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat, a sprinkle of leaves in the final touch. Fuck, this is making me hungry. I have not eaten yet today, and it is making me, like, oh. I'm frothing at the mouth. I want this. I want to lick it up. I want to eat it. We have a moment, Sleeper. He smiles. Do you have a story? Something in the scent of the food gives you a feeling of nostalgia. Something distant and melancholic. Seems like the story should match that feeling somehow, and maybe you will feel better for telling it. Recall your oldest memories. You start by explaining that when you are emulated from a person, many of your memories are left behind. Perhaps it is an intentional part of the process, a way of keeping sleepers ignorant and malleable, or perhaps it's a side effect of the imperfect emulation. You admit that you don't really know. What you do know is that some memories survive, and that on occasion they come back to you, like shadows passing overhead. You detail one recurring memory, which despite returning to you with enough regularity for you to think it's familiar, always fades as quickly as it arrives. You struggle to explain the feeling of being whole for a moment that comes with this memory, and then how that wholeness slips away to leave you feeling like you have forgotten something important, but just can't bring it to mind. Memphis nods throughout, cooking as he does with deft and skillful movements. You start to trail off when you realize you can't find the words to explain how the memories you have feel like both yours and someone else's at the same time, and how that always fills you with a certain sadness. A sadness of remaining forever unknown, even to yourself. Memphis finishes cooking and meets your eye. I'm sorry, Sleeper, for your troubles. He puts the wok to one side. I appreciate you sharing with me, he smiles. I hope it lightens you a little. He passes you a bowl and heaps the gruels into it, their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce, its holes and blooms. Eat. The dish is delicious, filling. It warms you as you eat it in a way you weren't even sure your body could be warmed. It is a small mercy, you think, that Isenarp left you this pleasure. Many of the features of frames are there to simulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for embodied experience must be met. That is why you breathe, even when you do not need air. That simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize, to produce energy from the raw material. Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted, and yet, while you eat this food and feel that warmth, nothing feels wasted. It all means something to you. As you finish, Memphis takes the bowl, the last of his cleaning. He smiles at you, and neither of you feel the need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods and walk your separate ways back to the bright market, somehow changed. Oh, that fills our thing to full! I don't have to waste money. Let's go. That's amazing. That's great. I'm also gonna buy drugs in case I do lose money. I don't need to yet. I think once we get to 3 dice, that's when we'll buy stuff. I do need more scrap though. So, I need a ship mine, so I will spend money on the ship mine stuff. Perfect. Exactly what I need. Of course, we're 1 away. What were we gonna do? We were gonna do the... Go cross the Greenway. Because there's Greenway stuff I want to do. Let's see here. Wild margins. Look for tracks. Search for singles. Tracking Ashton. Either way is a +1. I would rather get rid of energy than... Okay, so we'll do this. Because there are other outcomes for this. As far as I'm aware. Perfect. Okay. Now we've tracked Ashton down. The trail ahead extends deep into an overgrown section of the greenway. At this far end of the ring, where the long, lazy curve of the greenway becomes the shattered landscape of the waste, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack, broken from its access by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscapes like an ancient temple. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tanks like a frozen, brackish tide. This is where Ashton is hiding, you're pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath this collapsed superstructure. You roll the comm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Go alone. You survey the route ahead. There is a direct route, a line of broken pillars that take you into the center of the structure, or you could skirt around the pillars, keeping to the cover of the raised spine of the greenway, and work your way around. It'll take longer, but it's better concealed. Bark, 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 bark. How dare you? I think we should take the direct route. You decide on the direct route and set off down the slope towards the first pillar. There's a thin track here, either an old service way that has become overgrown, or a new path made by those passing through. Ahead, the vast farm stack glows a little. Some of its grow lights still functioning despite the decayed since the collapse. The shot rings out when you reach the pillar. It ricochets off the hard metal and rattles the underground beside you, spraying up a burst of dirt. Take cover. You tuck yourself behind the pillar as a second shot sings off of it, the sound echoing through the leaves. You don't dare check to see the shooter, or for another hiding place. You just curl up and tremble in fear. What the hell are you doing out here, under fire? How did things end up like this? It's time to call a professional. You shakily shot the headset into your ear, and the static starts up, and Kita speaks. Sleeper? Or sleeper? I'm under fire. You are what? You hear the sound of something being slammed. Hold on. The line goes dead. You drop the headset and tuck yourself further in, hoping Ashton isn't moving to get a better shot. A couple more shot sounds out before the greenway goes silent. The wait is painful. You dare not move. After what feels like a long time, you hear a noise from the undergrowth. Sleeper, hold there. Don't move. She is crouched nearby, one of the line of sight. Is he shooting from that stack? I think so. Quietly now, Sleeper. She meets your eye. Just come across the gap to me, quick and low. Don't be scared. Go. You take a moment, then you go, fast and low, like Ankita said. You reach her without a single shot being fired. Good, said Ankita. Said Ankita when you get to her. Seems like he's moved. We better go now or we'll lose him. She sets off fast without looking back. You try to keep up, reminded of your first encounter in the docks. You laugh a little to yourself at the absurdity of the situation, from following Ankita through a dock to following her into a gunfight. She turns and hisses for you to be quiet. Up ahead, there is a faint glow from the collapsed stack. Ankita leads you around the side to a broken tank. You both step through the opening, trying to avoid the broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up the slanted tank, Ankita setting a deliberate pace. Somewhere water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch the light, coating the place in a pale and sickly green. Ankita reaches the edge of the tank, where it meets the central drum, and holds up a hand for you to stop. You inch forward and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a Saturn? Huh? What the fuck is that? It was, no, me, definitely not you, Rat. I'm definitely not gonna have Rat for dinner. With plants growing on all sides and wet mossy islands at its base. It's beautiful. For a moment, you can't see anything but tones of green. Hold on, chat. Mother Rabbit. I gotta text Mother Rabbit something. Hold on. I had to text her about dinner things. Because we love Mama Rabbit. And she makes a she makes a good ass stroganoff. We love the stroganoff that Mama Rabbit makes, alright? Ah, it's delicious. If we read this, okay. Then you see the sleeper. There's another sleeper! In a faint circle of light descending down through the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They are surrounded by crates, and beside them, On one of the mossy islands, there is an object, a cylinder set on a tarp. It is connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Are they one of the others? One of the ones that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. They are twisted, broken, open, wrong. You just had to look away. And Kita doesn't look at you. She doesn't look at the sleeper. She fixes her eyes on the object. That's Amber's ship mind, she says, and you suddenly recognize the cylinder. Wait. You turn to Akina to speak, but she's already gone. She drops off the edge of the tank and lands on the mossy islands, her armor letting out a hiss as it absorbs the impact. The shot hits her shoulder piece, the ceramic armor cracking, beholding as she braces into the impact. Then she launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching her across the drum. Another shot goes wide before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper. Shit! You hear the shout from one of the tanks high on the far wall, and Kita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connection between the shipmine and the sleeper. What is she doing? You better come down here, I'll rip this thing right out of their head. She screams at the wall of tanks. You shiver at the suggestion. No, stop! Quiet, sleeper! Ankita shouts. A shot rips through the moss beside you, filling your vision with green. The shooter must be somewhere on the other side of the tank. Do that again and I swear to God I'll tear their head off. Ankita shouts to them. Sleeper, you stay down. There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping of the water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out, I'm coming down, Ankita. Don't do anything stupid, for God's sake. Also, this man looks mighty fine. We love messy long hair. That, it's not even long. Like, messy short, like, shoulder, like that. It's hot. He's just hot. Yes. He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through the shallow water, rifle raised above his head. Drop the gun, Ankita shouts. He throws it down the moss. As you lean out to watch, you see him catch your eye, clocking your presence. What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko? She stands, keeping her sidearm trained on his head. You ripped my ship mind for what? Some freakish experiment? Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires that Ankita still has hold of. Steady now, Ankita. It isn't like that. I needed that ship mind. You have to understand. They would have died without it. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit why you rip my ship mind and cripple my ship. I should put you down right now. She tightens her grip on the connection. Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity. Ashton smiles shakily. That's why I never asked for it. For your help. You only look after yourself. He nods at you. That sleeper up there, they're just bait, right? To draw me out? Ankita sucks a breath in. Are you trying to give me more reason to shoot you? I love them, Ankita. Ashton looks at the crumpled sleeper. I love them. And they were going to die. I knew you would never understand that. He starts closing the gap between himself and Ankita now, slowly inching forward. Don't do that, Ashton, Ankita snarls. Don't do that. Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way, he inches closer. Please. I can't let you take it, Ashton. Ankita hardens her stare. You stole it from me. You left me for dead. She shakes her head. You think I'm going to trust you? After all that? I need it, Ankita. I need them to survive. Ashton is in reach of the sleeper now. Of Ankita. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. He raises a hand. I'm going to take the ship mind and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaking now. Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot, another, and another. You recoil back behind the edge as the ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. When you crawl back to the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water, the red and the green, and Kita is standing at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water drips endlessly, drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There's no sign of life, of humanity. There's just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around, living things grow and thrive. And Kita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. She begins to say something that might be sorry, but you're already gone. Wow! What the fuck? There was a love story! Here's the word thick. Wait, start thinking about that. Yeah, Beast Boy, he'd be pretty thick. He'd be pretty thick in the hip. What the fuck was that, though? Oh, Mama Rabbit said she can't make her good old stroganoff. How dare? I just texted her rude. I love my mama, but goddamn, she's rude, and that's where I get it from. I guess let's just clear this. But holy shit, that was eventful. My god. Okay, let's see. I guess let's just end the day. Not much else we could do there, huh? Yeah. End cycle. But holy shit. Okay. Let's see. What to do? We need a ship mind. So we need to spend the money to actually hopefully get a ship mind piece. Fuck. Okay. It's fine, it's still scrap. We'll just sell scrap. I don't have any upgrade points, sadly. I wonder if, like, the type of, like, character you pick changes your background story. That would be really cool. The Ambergus. Amber is docked here at a rickety old jetty, but she's sealed up. A note says, "Sleeper, stay. I'll be ready soon." Okay, so in two cycles we'll be able to talk to her. Got it. Perfecto. Let's get into where is it the farm stacks? No, it's not the farm stacks. It's Haifa community. Let's do the Haifa stuff. I guess it doesn't matter which one I do. Should be fine either way. Yeah, it should be fine. That'll do that. Yep. Perfect. Does that give me an event? Haifa dorm. I can have a house here? Yo! We're gonna have houses everywhere! I could have had a free house this whole fucking time. That's actually really useful if we have stuff we want to do here. But we don't want to make the commute back. Oh wait, we gotta feed the cat! Let's feed the cat. I still don't think feeding the cat does anything. I want it to do something. But I'm pretty sure there's just no point. Sadly. Oh, but this makes traveling so much better. Alright, we do have an event though. Rico. Oh my god, Rico, you looking fine. You head down into the Haifa compound, following a blue painted line that is labeled laboratories. The member you were assigned to work with told you they asked to see you, but you still have no idea what about. The line takes you to a blue door and through to a glass-roof chamber where a network of stems and leaves filters the sunlight coming through the ceiling, casting the whole chamber in a strange yellow-green. Peaceful, isn't it? Distracted by the green, you miss the woman. Oh, that's a woman? God, she's looking fine. I love her. Peaceful, isn't it? That's not a good voice for her. She sounds like she would be a calm badass. Peaceful, isn't it? Distracted by the green, you miss the woman standing at a lab bench, camouflaged by the dapple light. Welcome to my sanctuary, she smiles. Come, let's talk, she says and beckons you closer. Who are you? Of course, my apologies, she offers a hand to shake. I'm Rico. I run the botany programs at Haifa. What is Haifa? He looks surprised. You've been working in the compound for a while now. I'm surprised you don't know more. She lifts a tiny sample jar. Yellow spores dance inside. Haifa lives off the land on the Greenway. That's what allows us to live like we do. No one here pays or is paid. We sleep here, we feed each other, we work for each other. Rico walks away from the bench and waves for you to follow. She opens a small door and leads you down a glass corridor surrounded by vivid green. All this? She says, gesturing at the overgrowth. It's a kind of a miracle. She looks at you with bright eyes. What do you think usually happens to plants on stations like this when they're all abandoned? They dry up. Exactly. They run out of water. Very rapidly, in fact. She leads you left at a crossroads. But here, they're endured. She smiles to herself. Actually, no. They thrive. You look at the bright tendrils wrapped around the metal frames of the corridor. They look dominant, strong, like they're taking control of this place. Rico continues. Of course, Solheim tried to create a stable biosphere here. Patchwork on the surface with gardens and algae tanks that feed into a network of microbiological reclamation systems. But the Greenway? Well, it was always envisioned as extractive. A place which the harvest is removed and sold to those living on the station. Not a closed loop. For this reason, when the collapse came, the Greenway should have gone with it. Erlin himself was so convinced of it that his first colony never even came here to try to reclaim it. The Eye instead relied on outside favors and influences, shipments from the inner systems and small-scale agriculture systems, like kelp and fungal farm stacks. And yet, here we are, among growth and decay, a biosphere flourishing. When Haifa came here, we expected to find only vacuum-dried stalks and leaves, and perhaps some fungal colonies hidden in the mulch. But we found a jungle. With this, Rico hits a button on the wall, and leads you through a large pair of double doors into a huge, impossible chamber. It is every kind of green, from the pale algae tanks to the dark vines that surround them. It's wet, too, a rarity on the Eye. Condensation clouds, the light from the high glass roof, and gathers on the shiny broad leaves of shrubs. Wow, how is this even possible? That is exactly our question. Rico turns to you, visibly excited by the room you're both standing in. It doesn't make sense, but in many ways, the system has stabilized. Unlike the farm stacks close to the gap, who needs input to support the meager output? This place practically runs itself. Perhaps Solheim managed something new here. Perhaps they tweaked the plants or built new systems buried deep below us. Or perhaps the collapse caused some fortunate cascade, unlike chemical reactions within the biosphere. That's what I'd like you to help me find out. She turns to you, her forehead wet with dew. Aren't you the botanist, though? Astutely noticed, but I don't need a botanist. Rico sits on a railing. These halls run deep, sleeper. I'm getting old. She stamps her foot on the metal grating of the walkway. Whatever is causing this is to be found in the groves deep in the Greenway. Haifa won't spare anyone for an expedition. It's too dangerous and unnecessary, they say. I can make the case, but I can't get the votes. You sleepers are hardly beings. I know that much. You can speak to the Eye, uncover its secrets in ways I never can. She holds out an arm so you can help her stand. Bring me samples, spores, seeds, and blooms. I can grow them in the lab and study them. The deeper they are found, the better. I will try. Thank you, she smiles. And thank you for listening. Rico leads you back out of the huge chamber and up through the passages. She's a little slower now and stumbles in the steps. You help her where you can. It's good to have new blood in the commune. she says. Many of us have been here a long time, and few come through. She settles back at her bench in the lab, stretching her legs. You go leave. Come back if you find something, sleeper, she calls. There are discoveries to be made. And you followed the blue line back up and out of the compound, all the time thinking of that impossible magical green. Okay. Oh, we gotta drive. Perfect. So now we have things we can do, which is the Haifa labs. Deliver spores. Well, guess what? I have a spore. While you're playing a game and basically streaming an audiobook, I'm throwing my back out trying to feed a newborn calf. Aww. Well, I hope that goes well. I hope you have fun throwing out your back. Work the stacks. Steal the harvest. We're not going to steal the harvest. Let's not go on bad terms with these people, please. Let's see. Let's go forage for spores. Perfect. This will actually complete the spore study. I don't think the game expected me to be that efficient. Sleeper, Rico greets you without so much as looking up from her work. I have some of yours here, come see. She beckons you over to a heavyweight-looking console, wired to a series of specimen jars, some of which contain your spores. What does it say? The spores you have here are a real cocktail, a selection of types from within the groves, but I've been able to isolate a few. She taps one of the specimen jars. Here we have Tricholoma matsuke. Oh, this is how we make the thing. This is how we do the thingamababa. Rico breezes through the Latin and Japanese pronunciation as if it was nothing. A species Solheim somewhat modified for use on the station. She brings up a panel out on her console, showing a chemical composition, all gradiented bars and obtuse acronyms. This is the composition of the Solheim modified Matsuke spores. Am I supposed to understand that? Not entirely, no, but I think you'll understand this. Rico brings up another panel, identical in layout, but with wildly different colors and numbers. You see, this is what your Matsuki spores look like. They aren't the same? That's the conclusion, yes. Rico glances at the specimen jar, as if it might have something to add. They are fundamentally the same spores, but they carry different chemicals, different signals. She leans back and sighs. Solheim may have introduced their own tweaked version in the beginning, but the grooves have, and still are, affecting them. Do they still grow? Exactly, she smiles. What I wondered. She moves to another desk with two trays sit side by side. The first contains nothing but plant mulch. The second you smell before you even look at it. The pungent aroma of the fruity matsuke like rotting, sodding overalls, laced with an edge of spice. The matsuke here are grown from Solheim stalks, pulled from a spore vault in this complex. She winks. They are delicious, by the way. She sets them aside. The empty tray is germinated with the spores you collected. No activity, no germination, nothing. You made a mistake? You think this is the first batch I've tried? Please. Rico looks at you directly. You suddenly realize how much she is enjoying this. So, here's our puzzle. Spores from the groves won't grow in the lab, but gathering fruiting bodies from the groves is too unpredictable. We need to grow a fruiting body from some of these spores so we can track it, understand it in short. I need you to become my mushroom farmer. Actually, I already started. Rico looks impressed. Well, an eager mycologist. I'd never have guessed. I assume you set yourself up in the aviary? I've been eyeing that place up for its proximity to the groves. Bring me whatever grows, not just Matsuki. There's more than a couple of variants in there, so I'll need plenty of samples. She plucks at Matsuki caps from the tray. These little things are reflections of their conditions. Their smell, their taste, their chemistry. It all derives from the conditions of their growth. She smells the cap. Enough of these, and we'll have a picture of what is happening here. On the ways in which this biosphere is modifying itself, or being modified. Whichever the case may be. Rigo pops a Matsuki cap into her mouth, taking you by surprise. And don't worry, Sleeper, she says while softly chewing. If this turns out to be a dead end, I'll make sure not a single mushroom will go to waste. Damn, she really likes those mushrooms now, huh? Okay, we'll sleep at the dorm. The little shit newborn calf ate about 3.5 pints, and I still have 10 other calves to feed. Damn. Alright. And on that note, I think we'll be ending it off here. I know it's only been 2.5 hours, but I am starving. Very much so starving and hungry. But don't leave just yet. We are gonna go raid. Let's go find a victim to raid today. Let's see who is live. Who can we torture today? Is a certain Calico live? No, the Calico is not live. Usually it does 12-hour streams. What? Alright. Who else is live that we can pester here? Do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Let's raid out to the one and only wait, Shin's not live, is he? No, why did I say Shin? The one and only unlimited swag. Let's go raid out to the swagsters. So unlimited swag. He is playing NHL 24, which is hockey? I think hockey. Yes, yes, yes. So join up on that raid. Show Nathan some love. Tell him to drown in maple syrup. But until next time, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.